All right, everyone, welcome back. Sorry that this episode's coming out a little bit late. You may have heard because I posted that we had some audio issues, as in my files were completely not deleted. And yeah, I had lost everything. But luckily, my buddy and amazing DJ Swa, who I was recording with, was recording the entire episode on his phone for video. So I was able to rip the audio from that. It's like 99% of the episode. It's missing maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I'm not exactly sure how much. But yeah, almost everything's here. So filled in what I could. Enjoy. I'm really sorry about it. The audio quality is not the greatest, but hey, at least you got something. I really hope you all enjoy this, though. It was a lot of fun doing it.
Welcome back, fanboys and fangirls, to Nerds on Topic. Today I'm bringing you a very special topic with a very special man. This is Swa.
Swa. Ready? Pick it up now!
Ta-da! No spills!
Yeah, not like last time.
Oh, I needed that. That really helps soothe the throat. And I'm not saying that because there's booze in here.
Oh, you didn't...
No, I poured booze in mine.
Oh, okay, I got so scared because I was like, you asshole, I told you I wasn't anymore, and you that... No, okay.
I wouldn't do that to you, bro.
You wouldn't.
Like, zoinks, man! I'm not that kind of a dick!
Raggy. That was actually pretty good. That was, like, not rehearsed at all. That was off the cuff, man.
Most of what I do is off the cuff.
Clipping right there. Though.
Oh, yeah. But
that's all right.
You know, that's, like, the closest I ever get to clipping. No, I'm just saying that's honestly the closest I ever get to clipping. There's no joke there.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly. I know, with me everything's a joke. Especially my life. Okay, so we're going to be doing the nerdy side of music, guys. And obviously I have with me Swa once again for our two-part special. We're going to be covering the nerdy side of music. He's the music, I'm the nerd.
That was really terrible.
So familiar. Is that Final Fantasy?
Okie dokie.
Oh. Thank you for playing my game. Here we go.
Wow.
Okay, that was our Mario segment.
Yeah.
That was literally the nerdiest part of music.
Actually, that was it. No, I actually met Charles Martinet.
Yeah, he's weird.
He's really cool.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's like 6'5".
Like Andre the Giant status?
His hands are huge.
Like
Dude,
Lou Ferrigno.
He shook. No. Oh, well, I don't even think Lou Ferrigno. I think he's only like 5'11", isn't he?
No, Lou Ferrigno's a giant, dude.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's also deaf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know he talk like this.
Yeah, I've met
He's
him.
like, oh, you know, calm the tone.
Yeah.
His hand engulfed both of mine.
Yeah. Dude, that was Charles Martinet. Like, that's the thing, is I think they made Mario's hands huge like that because, I mean,
his
they've
hands
always
were huge before that.
Yeah, but they must have we could see that we could he is the live
the real life Mario.
Yes.
Because Mario is a human, canonically.
Yeah. I know how far away from the microphone I am.
Yeah, I know. You know who else knows? The sound.
The audience.
Yes, the audience. This is now an ASMR podcast. Welcome, my name is Kevin, and I'm here to tease your lips with my lips. Anyways, so we're going to be covering a multitude of topics, ranging from bands and artists with comic books. We're going to go into animated bands. We're going to go into video game music itself. We're going to go into artists who have influenced nerd culture. And finally, memes.
Oh, that was one that we didn't go over that. Did
Yes,
you add
we
that
did.
at the end?
No.
We did.
Remember
do that?
we were talking about it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember now.
I wrote
Yes.
down everything we had during that conversation.
I remember.
Do you remember?
Do we?
Uh,
Referencing the last one we just did.
Oh, that's terrible.
About
Hey,
this
don't
time-
break the fourth wall, bro.
Oh, wait, why?
They don't know how to record these on the same day.
Whoops. Well, I dropped the ball. Or
At least one of your balls
the
have
base.
dropped.
Wait, what? I was like, hey, man, that ain't fair, man. Why you gotta bring that up?
You were gonna
Ain't
bring
nobody
up a
need to know
music
that.
pun, and I just
Ain't
bring up-
nobody need to know that. So what? Do you want me to like give background on my music experience or
If you want, dude,
how music came into my life?
do it.
Ever since
You do
birth.
you, bro.
Ever since birth. Yeah. I was bred into music, pretty much. My mother being
You're
a singer.
loaf of white bread and music.
Actually, French sourdough bread.
So you're a baguette.
I'm a full baguette of tricks.
Now say baguette, but with an F instead of a B.
No. I'm not going to fall into that trap. I almost said it too. I was like, oh, I can do that. Like, wait. I see you.
I almost got him, guys. We
I see
almost
you.
got him.
You almost did, but I've fallen for that before.
But yeah, no. Go ahead. Tell me about your music history.
My history of music. So, mother being a singer, my father also singing, but he played piano as well as the trumpet.
Was
trumpet.
he a piano man?
No, he was a trumpet man actually before the piano. So, but yes, both sides of the family being into music. My mom being more the rock side of music, and like the
Would you say your dad was a little bit country and your mom was a
No.
little bit rock and roll?
No, shut up. That was a really good one though. I have to give it a couple like +6 of jokes. But no, my dad was more it was like jazz, and then that side of the family being the French side, there were definitely like more influences of like European like band and trompeta and like stuff like that. Like
You don't say.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, so I'm also going to preface this episode with something very specific about me.
Oh,
I don't listen to music.
yeah, that's where
Unless I am
contrast.
basically forced to, or if it's a theme song to a show, which is probably the only kind of music I listen to, as pointed out by my family.
Yeah. He actually he uses the not theme song for his alarm in the morning. No, I'm just kidding. You don't.
No, I use the Teen Titans theme song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
it's
the
only
not theme
songs that
song
you get off to.
is the only other song I have on my phone.
That's right.
And on my computer, actually.
Correct. Shh.
Hey, I told you no phones.
I know. That's what I told it, but it didn't listen. Wow, what in the world is going on?
Stop being popular.
Wow, I'm not popular.
You're more popular than me.
That's the funny thing is I'm not popular.
Oh, man.
Get
this
it?
guy.
Get it? I'm
He's
not.
nerds on topic popular. We got it. It's almost like that's a running gag of the show or something.
Jesus, what's going on?
Well, you see, what had happened was...
What had happened was it's one day that my mother and father got together and then... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. What in the world?
His mother used to take him out back and beat him with a rubber hose and call him a retard.
Actually, it was a spoon with holes in it. She remembers. Mother, you remember.
Did you ever have one
It was
broken
actually-
over you?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think she actually... She threatened with it, but she never...
Like a old Italian woman?
Mm-hmm. We might be brothers for real. The jokes that we're making.
That'd be weird.
No, it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It'd make a lot of sense. Or it would not make a lot of sense. I don't know why. Yeah.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed listening to me. I'm going to go hang off my balcony. Bye.
That's terrible. Don't. No.
No, it's not.
Oh, he's walking out there. Oh, no. This is where we put in the folly. Like, oh, no, don't. But yeah, so where were we? So where were we in this discussion now? What were we talking about?
We were talking about your
background in music.
Yeah,
so I got
about how your dad was a trumpet man.
A trumpet man, yes, not a sax man, but a trumpet man.
But was he a scat man? Repeat after me.
No, he wasn't a scat man. He does love scat though. Yeah,
I find it amusing.
Part of the jazz, like.
I've attempted to scat before, but my lips just get all tongue-tied. Yeah,
that happens sometimes to the best of us. But
that's what happened to me.
Yeah. So I got into school and I'm primarily a percussionist though. So I took an interest in the drums and hitting stuff, but still at the same time being into different types of music. So I mean, knowing.
So you're good at pounding
chords. Yes.
You're good at pounding. You're good with your hands.
Yep.
Yeah. So you really like to pound with meat.
Yep. And slap. You know.
Oh yeah, I bet you're good at slapping too.
Yep. Slapping the bass drums.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, is that what you call them?
Yep. Slapping the bass drums.
Yeah, gotcha.
Come on.
Picking up or putting down.
Yep. But yeah, so then got into I would say around like 7th or 8th grade, started getting into music production. And this was back in 99 or 2000, like right when the beginning of the internet started kind of like taking off slowly. It took a minute. It took a good like 5 years for it to catch on and then it to be more commercialized.
I forget how much older than me you are.
I'm not that much older, man. I'm only 4 years older than you.
That's still significant.
That's like full high school, like span of time.
A lot can happen between one high school generation and the next.
This is true. I'm
sitting here. I live near a high school, and I see high schoolers walking by, and I'm like, what the fuck are these kids doing? These little chitlins. Mm-hmm. What are they doing? Yeah. And why do they look so weird? And why do they look like they're 12?
Yeah.
Have you noticed how young high schoolers look lately?
Yeah, I know. It's something in the food.
But then also, like, looking at people from the 1920s, how they looked like they were in their 40s when they were in high school.
Yeah. Well, wait, are you going based off of the movies that...
No, I'm going based off of, like, old yearbooks I've seen.
Yeah. You're right, though.
It's weird.
It is weird. Yeah.
It's almost like humanity's progressing in a state where we live longer and we look younger for longer.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Dun dun. Conspiracy theory, everyone. We're mutating. It's almost like we're evolving.
But, yeah, so back to high school. That's where I started taking an interest in all the stuff that I do, though, because it's not only music production, but that is the main core of what I do.
See, where you were in music production, I was in television production.
Yeah. I was doing music production, video editing, all of that, graphic design, animation, essentially all of this stuff that was jam-packed into an old computer that was at my grandparents' house that my father, again, had brought
from
home.
The old country.
Yeah, so there was like Photoshop, Flash, SoundForge, Acid. Acid was like another stem of SoundForge.
It must not have been an Apple computer because they don't support the Flash.
Well, not anymore. They did at one point in time, like for a little bit, but then they realized
that's also why Apple's not associated with DC because they don't support the Flash.
Wow.
All right, everybody. Good night.
So, thanks for joining the podcast. No, yeah, and then so I got out of high school and did one winter and one summer of drum corps or indoor drumline and drum corps, and then finished that. But I've always had an interest in music production and recording and music itself. And that just continued on up until, I mean, like, I'll never stop producing music or listening to music or enjoying new music. Or,
Never, you say.
Yeah.
So
never.
if I were to pick up a pencil right now and shove it through your eardrums so you were deaf,
You would still be able to enjoy music.
how? You're deaf.
There's a lot more that goes into, like, I don't know. I think you would still be able to feel the vibrations of music. Yeah.
Okay, whatevs, dude.
I think, right? I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
You're not Daredevil.
I'm not I almost said an earologist.
My question is, so if Daredevil listens to music, what does he see?
Whoa. I'm probably sure. I'm almost certain that he sees what I see, because that's the other reason that I love music and music is my life, is because when you're listening to a full-on, let's say, an orchestra, I can see
the full band.
Oh yeah.
It's funny.
What?
Oh, I smell shit all of a sudden. It's not for me, dude.
It's not for me.
Whatever. Doesn't matter anymore.
Is there another litter box?
No.
Oh.
Just in the bathroom. Oh well. It's gone.
It's not me.
Any hoozles. What were you talking about?
We're talking about shit, right? Or no? Music.
Same difference.
Yeah. How no matter what, because you don't like music, all right?
It's not that I don't like music. It's just
you don't.
No, it's just that I don't get the same kind of emotional response that everyone else does. I am not a sociopath, people. Everyone thinks I'm a sociopath. Okay, I might be a sociopath.
Yeah, that's an evil grin. Only the video form is seeing right now. Wow. That's scary. Okay, so enough with the creepy looks. What were we talking about now? Now I'm really frightened for my life. Like, why am I enclosed in this room with
a small one-bedroom apartment?
Yeah, no.
With the
it's actually quite
guarded
cozy.
by a terrifying cat.
It's actually. So yeah, music.
Damn it, Orangey, that was your cue.
Yeah, that's about it. Really. I mean, like, music's pretty much my thing, man.
Much like my thing is just being a nerd.
Well, I mean, you can be a nerd and like music too, but
I know.
But you don't like music.
Which is weird, because I actually used to listen to a lot of music. But, like, over the years, like, my feeling for music has just gotten less and less.
I don't blame you for that.
So you may have noticed that the audio actually cuts out there. His phone had run out of memory, and he had to figure out how to change it. So for about 5 minutes, I would say, I was constantly making fun of him while he was trying to fix the situation. I'm just glad we have, like, as much of the audio as we do. Honestly, this is the only 5 minutes that we're missing, and I've already cut out from editing this at least 10, 15, 20 minutes at most of us just bullshitting around. So until I start back up, here's a little bit of an intermission. Hello, intrepid adventurers, and are you bored with your everyday life? Fear not, we have a solution. Come and check out our host, Kevin, at his Instagram, at notcoffee. That's coffee with a K. Check out his art and see what's going on in the mind of our host. Who knows, you might just find a new thing that you can check out every day. Now we return back to our regularly scheduled program. All right, now to catch you all up on the conversation, because there was a little bit more cut off than I had originally anticipated there being cut off. So we had started talking about bands and musical artists with comic books under their belts, starting with originally Kiss back in 1977, which he didn't know about a lot of this, but they were first shown in Howard the Duck issue number 12, published, of course, by Marvel Comics. They have been published individually by Marvel, Image, Dark Horse, Platinum, Archie in a Archie meets Kiss crossover, IDW, and Dynamite. There is actually currently a Kiss comic running, I do believe, by Dynamite since 2016, being written by Brian Edward Hill, who used to write Detective Comics. And then we actually started talking about Iron Maiden, who was published by Heavy Metal Magazine, featuring their little mascot Eddie. And I do believe that's it. And back into the show.
Stuff started taking off, and we're back in the video.
Okay,
yay! Cool. But it was one of the comics that I first saw online on the internet, but not from me looking at it. I remember my dad was looking at different art styles or comic books and stuff, and he's like, "Oh wait, you can't see some of this," and because it was
inappropriate.
Yeah, well,
much like this podcast.
Yes, but there's definitely like nudity, like because I remember looking it up maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and I was like, "Oh,
dude,
this is why I was not allowed to." Yes, okay, I can see why I wasn't allowed.
That's actually something that happened in a Batman comic recently.
Oh, yeah,
that people are very upset about.
I didn't even see is there like
I haven't looked at it yet
either. Yeah,
but it's in the newest issue of the DC Black Label, which is a brand new label being done by DC for adults only, that has more explicit content. I don't know what the whole thing was, but apparently people were mad about a nudity scene in a Batman comic. Woo! It's not like they haven't seen Jason Todd get beaten to death with a pipe wrench, then exploded by a bomb, or Barbara Gordon getting shot in the spine by the Joker. It's almost like it doesn't pay off to be friends with Batman.
It does not pay off.
You're fired. Okay, so I'm looking for a new person to do the theme song for Nerds on Top.
Shut it.
Anyhoozles. Yeah, Iron Maiden had a comic book series.
That's interesting. I can see that with like the different styles of artwork they had for their albums, though.
Yeah.
Like,
actually, you know what really did a lot of stuff like that for their for albums related to their comics? Coheed and Cambria.
Yes. Yeah.
So I was looking into it. So it's actually...
So wait, that was the thing when we talked about it. You hadn't heard of them, right?
Nope, never heard of them before.
And then you researched them after that?
A little bit.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's interesting.
Their stuff? Yeah.
So they did a comic called Armory Wars. It was written by the frontrunner, Claudio Sanchez. And it was published by a company called Evil Inc. Comics, sorry. And a bunch of their albums were actually like retellings of issues and chapters from the comic, except for like 1 or 2 of them. So that was pretty interesting and like a really unique take on a medium I'd never thought of before.
Yeah, but that's mainly how they've gained their. I mean, it's not a huge following. Like they still have.
That's super fucking nerdy.
Yeah,
like it's a sci-fi series that has over 78 planets. Like, the fact they go into that kind of shit is just intense, like camping.
Yep.
Yes.
Like camping.
Yeah, intense.
Oh, you're so funny.
So, do you know what...
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
She's married to the Muffin Man.
My lord, we found it. What are you waiting for?
My lord.
Bring it in. Wow, yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
That was awful. We're doing like the whole movie. We were reciting it.
Anyhoozles, do you know what other famous band had the lead member writing comics? And a very, very popular comic too. That's actually getting an adaptation. I don't know if it's animated or live action adaptation soon.
Who?
Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned something about that.
So,
I hadn't heard about that, but
so originally he was actually writing Umbrella Academy, which is getting a live action adaptation. I think it's live action, but he also, I think it's Gerard Way doing it. It could be someone else. I completely forgot. I'm sorry, guys.
I know Gerard Way did that one music video though with Deadmau5. That one song. It's called Professional Griefers.
Okay.
But
I can see that.
I don't know why he hasn't done a comic yet.
Who, Deadmau5?
Yeah. That would be really cool.
I could see it.
Yeah, I know, me too. Like, I don't know what it would be based on or what it would be about, but
Probably about a guy with a big mouse head.
yeah, that. But if you watch his most recent music video, I think it's called Phonophobia, that he did with Rob Swire, which he's the other guy that has sung on the song Ghosts and Stuff, that everyone knows that they're like,
No
oh,
idea.
it's them. But yeah, in that music video, his new house that he's living in, or his mansion rather, it has all these different video game characters that seem like they're from PUBG or Fortnite or Goat Simulator.
Sounds like every video game advertisement ever for a like generic
It literally
console.
looks like that in the music video, but yeah, no, it would be really cool to see and like what he would do with that. You know, like I don't know if he's thought about doing it, but I know that he was actually working because he's good friends with all the people from Blizzard, and he was actually saying that they were in talks of writing some story, and you're breaking your rule.
Yeah, but I'm Googling something specific.
Oh, you are. Well, I was trying to fix
podcast.
things for the podcast.
Yeah, well, I'm doing this so I can continue telling you what Gerard Way did.
Okay, do it. What? You know what? I'm pretty sure he knew the way.
Oh, jeez.
The second reference of that.
Terrible.
Well, third, technically, if we include the one before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, it was Gerard Way. So, Gerard Way is actually also currently working with DC Comics for his entire own label called Young Animal.
Wow.
And he is specifically writing one of my favorite superhero teams of all time,
Animal!
the Doom Patrol.
Oh, the Doom Patrol.
Which is also getting a live-action adaptation.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's a really good fucking writer, dude.
Gerard Way?
Yeah.
Really?
You'd be surprised. It's really trippy. His only problem, deadlines.
That would be mine, too.
Them.
That would be mine, too.
I can imagine.
No. You know what? Like, if I really need to get something done, it was really bad in high school. Like, I was a big procrastinator to the point where it would be a couple days before, and I'd say, you know what?
I didn't do a lot of things in high school.
Same.
I sat in the back of my classes playing Magic the Gathering.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't knock it at all.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
My teachers hated it, but I got all my work done, so whatever.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually going to list off some other musicians you might not have known who have written or drawn or done both for comics. Yeah. Things get a little interesting. So, Zach Sally from Lowe's did...
I've never heard... Wait, what is that?
Some band, I don't
Lowe's?
know.
Oh.
He did Sammy the Mouse. I don't know.
Me either. Yeah. I want to know about this. Sammy.
Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine did a sci-fi series called Orchid. Yeah. So rapper MF Grimm, Percy Carey,
Yeah.
did Sentences, which was a biography of his life as a comic book. So do you know who you know the band Say Anything, which is one of the bands I used to fucking love when I was younger?
Yeah.
Max Benes, I think his last name is. He wrote a comic. He did a couple of issues of X-Men plus Avengers.
No way.
With Spider-Man and Magneto.
Really?
But also, he did a comic book series called Killstrike for Boom Studios.
Did you look that up?
A little bit. So it's about a guy who's trying to sell a comic book called Killstrike until the main character of the series comes to life and starts just fucking shit up.
That
sounds
cool.
amazing.
That does sound amazing.
Also, I love Say Anything. Like,
yeah.
His music, whenever I used to listen to it, was so weird. I think I actually mentioned it. They didn't do... No, that was Lemon Demon. Who, do you know who Lemon Demon is? They did some, like, really funny songs. Like, do you know the song Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny?
Maybe?
Dude, it's like...
Sing it?
This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny.
No.
Let's see. Godzilla
Sifting
took a bite
through the
out of
records.
Optimus Prime like Scruff McGruff took a bite out of Crime. Then Shaq
Nope.
came back covered in a tire track. Then Jackie Chan jumped up and landed on his back. Batman was injured and trying to get steady when Abraham Lincoln came back with a machete.
Nope.
Dude, you need to... I'm going to play that for you later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking
I'm down.
amazing.
Marker.
Yeah, so we got that. He did Kill Strike for Boom Studios. Rob Zombie wrote a comic book called El Super Bestrio, or Beastrio.
Really?
Yeah. Tyrese Gibson
Okay.
wrote a comic called Mayhem. Jane Weedlin from the Go-Go's wrote a comic series called Lady Robotica.
Lady Robotica.
And then the last one I have, Courtney Love,
Yuck.
wrote a manga
Huh.
called Princess I.
Like EYE?
No, like AI.
Oh.
That was basically just her wanting to see herself as a manga heroine. Yeah. Apparently it's popular.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't see why.
Your mind a little bit blown right now, dude?
Yeah. I'm not too excited about the...
Well, yeah,
That's a lot of... Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
there
a
are
lot.
a lot of nerds, man.
right?
Yeah.
There was more than I thought going into it. And then, like, the last little bit of nerd stuff I want to pop in. So, Foo Fighters.
Oh.
I looked into it, and I originally thought that they were named after a comic book, but they actually got the name from a term that got used in a comic strip called, what is it? Smokey Stover, which was a comic strip, and, like, the main character would call himself a Foo Fighter, but a Foo Fighter is something in the Allied forces, the Air Force would call UFOs whenever they were flying. Foo Fighters. So that's how they got their name. But, fun fact, they tried to sue Marvel.
Who?
The Foo Fighters.
Really?
Yep, they tried suing Marvel over the X-Men cartoons. I don't know why, I didn't look too far into it. I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right?
Yeah. Huh.
I thought
I
that
wonder
was...
what it was for then. I'm like curious now.
I don't know. I didn't bother
Can we do
looking into it.
research? I
Hey, I was expecting you to have done research for this. I did very minimal research.
same, man. Like I was just kind of like going off the cuff,
Yeah.
but like kind of working with the information that these should be. They should definitely. We should push for researching during the podcast. I've seen other podcasts where they do that too. They're like, you know what? Offhand, I don't know that, and like,
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with like looking up information like I just did with Gerard Way.
yeah.
But like, try to do it discreetly. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, I'm like trying to do it. Let's see.
But yeah,
So you said Foo Fighters
yeah.
Sue-
Suing Marvel
sue Marvel.
over the X-Men cartoons.
Let's find out.
Yeah. Because like, I was looking up Foo Fighters comics, and that's like one of the first things that had popped up.
Oh
What was it?
no! Wait. Yeah. Suing the comic book giant for copyright infringement. The band alleges that Marvel used substantial excerpts from their songs "Best of You" and "Free Me" as the music for the trailer of the new animated series Wolverine and the X-Men.
Oh my gosh, that is so old.
You can
It's like
you can watch
2011,
the
isn't
trailer
it?
here, and it's pretty obvious that the Foos are used to soundtrack the cartoon's preview. The series producers First Serve International, Toons Animation India, and First Serve Toons were also the names of the lawsuit, with the Foos seeking unspecified damages. We're guessing the Foo Fighters just blew their chances of being on the soundtrack to The Punisher 2.
That's great. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it was like the music sounded like their music, or it was like...
Apparently, Because you know how a lot of studios, so whenever they're trying to film something, they'll use stand-in music. Like, usually it'll be super generic stuff, but before they can get licenses to do a specific thing. So whenever they're tracking something, they'll use specific songs to do the action to. And sometimes they'll just leave it in. That's why you'll hear like a lot of super generic stuff going into action movies and whatnot, because whenever they're doing the scenes for it, they plotted it like action scenes to specific tones in the music.
Yeah. For not being someone that's into music, you sure do know a lot about.
It's
well,
almost
that's like movie stuff.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah. You watch like the behind the scenes
a lot.
Yeah. Whoa, he said a lot at the same time.
That was my nipple.
It was. I like that shirt. I just noticed it right now. Why did
My
I just
neon Optimus Prime in the style of Tron shirt
That's pretty cool.
that I got from Loot Crate.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask. Yeah. Very nice. Very cool.
Loot Crate, shout out. If you want to sponsor me, go ahead. I will gladly accept free Loot
LootCrate.com /
Nerds on topic. Or / not. Not pod.
Can you get that done? That'd be cool.
Possibly.
Do you have your Loot Crate account?
Yeah.
You have the affiliate link. I know for sure for Loot Crate there's an affiliate link.
I didn't know.
Affiliate.
I still have it up somewhere.
Yeah. You gotta get that. You gotta put that in your stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. So the next part I had going on was animated bands. So
this one's gonna be fun too.
Do you know what one of the very first animated bands was?
One of the first animated bands. Wait, did you research a little bit of this and like go way back, like even further than who I'm thinking of?
I don't know. Who are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of, let's see, Gem and the Holograms.
We're the Chipmunks.
Oh, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Simon.
They're the
Theodore. 1958.
Wow.
Because originally they started as sped up covers of songs.
Oh.
But one of their first original albums was a Christmas album.
Oh, I know. It's like, yep. Da, da,
Da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da, da.
Yeah. I still want a hula hoop. Yeah. Okay. I remember that.
Alvin! Yeah, so they started in 1958 with sped up song covers. They developed into their own series. They got super popular, of course, as you all know.
With the recent
movies, live action movies, and animated series. Yeah. So I delved into that a little bit.
Cartoons in the 90s were actually really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those were, that's the bread and butter.
Can you guess what I have down as the next one?
Gem and the Holograms?
No. Gem and the Holograms isn't until the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, is it Kiss?
No.
They had a cartoon,
I'm talking
though, right?
specifically animated bands.
Animated bands. Chuck E. Cheese. No, I don't know. Who?
The Archies. Yeah. The Archies.
Like Archie.
Yes.
Really?
Which also spun off into Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Which started in 1963.
Yeah, not too long after. So that was like, it seemed like that was like the current trend after Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yeah. People were like, oh, this animated band
I wouldn't
thing
say that's like a trend, but like, I would say Josie and the Pussycats started the trend.
You think?
Oh, yeah, with, like, actual human bands as animated characters.
Okay.
Because, like, Archie's, Josie and the Pussycats, then Gem and the Holograms, and, like, I guess you could kind of even go into Death Clock. But anyways, Josie and the Pussycats spawned off of Archie Comics. And if you guys watch the Riverdale show, Josie and the Pussycats are on that. Yeah. Also, did you know that Josie and the Pussycats had a cartoon series where they were basically just Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
And they would go around in a van and solve mysteries. Yeah. Then, like, play a song at the end of every episode.
Yep.
Oh, man. Then, let's see. In 1985, we have Gem and the Holograms.
There we go.
Which then, Hasbro really wanted a piece of that pie, so they did Barbie and the Rockers.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Like Zoink Scoop, we got some ripoffs over here.
It's I don't think it's ever gonna get old.
No.
That's
But
pretty good.
Jim and the Holograms had a comic book reboot that I actually have the first couple of issues of, and it is fucking amazing, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's still going right now. I think it might be ending soon though. It started in 2015.
Oh.
Right before they got the terrible live action movie.
I haven't seen it. It's bad.
I haven't seen it either.
Oh. You know it's bad though.
Yes. Because fans of Jim and the Hologram who like support it in every way, shape, and form have said it's terrible.
Oh man.
It's funny. But also, they also kind of have their own spin-off comic slash band, The Misfits.
Oh, yep.
And I don't mean the other band, The Misfits. I mean the animated band, The Misfits. I know, it's very confusing.
That is confusing.
And then Barbie and the Rockers. And then we have 2006 Death Clock. Which,
well, actually, before...
I know. I'm going into that in a second.
Before 2006?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Animated Adult Swim has Death Clock as a cartoon.
Correct.
Do you know what Death Clock also spawned?
It's not the one. It's not the band from Dexter's Lab.
It's not a band at all.
Oh.
It's kind of into the meme music section.
We don't get there yet.
I'm not
there yet.
Bat metal.
Oh.
Mermaider.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. I love that shit. It's so stupid.
No.
I mostly just love it for the animation.
Yes. Flash animations too, by the way.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. Flash animated. That's when those were popular too. But let's go back. Let's
rewind a little bit. I'll let you take over this because I didn't do a lot of research because I already know you do a lot.
The late 90s.
Early 2000s.
Mid 90s to like late 90s.
Are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking.
No, they were 2000. I am pretty damn sure they were 2000.
Because the thing is the reason I know is because their website was one of the first Flash-based websites when the internet was first coming to fruition.
Oh man, I remember when that was a thing. Flash websites.
Dude, it was a tour of their whole studio. Like, the art style was just amazing because of the different layers that they used to pan through and go through the hallways of their studio. It was Kong Studios.
I was off by 2 years. 1998.
Kong Studios, 1998. Well, and I want to say the website was around 1999. If it has...
It says 1998.
This was, and it's a dead giveaway if people know what Kong Studios is. It's the...
Obviously King Kong. He had his own animated band with Grape Ape and Morilla Gorilla.
Yeah, so it's Gorillas. The Gorillas.
Yeah, spelled with a Z.
Yes, with a Z.
Because it's the late 90s.
It was nice and zesty for back then.
Lemon zesty, if you will.
They're complete... the ethos and mythos and their whole lineage of... and I'm not even entirely sure of like what the whole story is, and I had never known about it until 6 or 7 years ago.
Well, I know
8 or 9?
The main guy is what, Murdoch.
Yeah.
I know he wanted to start a band, and he found the guy who eventually became 2D, who had both his eyes regular at the time, and then over time his eyes both got blacked out because he got into major accidents. So 2D, his eyes were black. I don't remember why that was the name.
And then Noodle is kind of like the mischievous...
Well, Noodle
like
was the
one,
last member.
Yeah.
First they found, what's the name of the black guy?
I don't even remember...
He has like the one name that doesn't fit in with the rest of them. But he's haunted by the ghost of like what, 2 rappers?
Yes.
Yeah, he's haunted by the ghost of 2 rappers. And
well, it's kind of like the. It's not his conscience, is it?
No, it's literally ghosts. Like he's literally haunted.
And Clint Eastwood, and that's that
one
was
of them is
the
Clint
one.
Eastwood.
Yeah, that was like the
hilarious.
The #1 song that like kind of broke them out of the, like.
It was one of their first viral hits.
Correct.
That and Happiness Inc. I would say.
Happiness Inc.
Yeah.
Happiness Inc.
Happiness Inc. The one with the windmill?
You mean Feel Good?
Yeah.
Feel Good Inc.
I thought it was Happiness Inc.
Well,
Okay,
that was
Feel
on
Good Inc.
that was on the.
Anyways, the last
was on
member to
Demon
join
Days.
them
That
was
one was
Noodle,
after.
who literally shipped herself in a FedEx box, and literally the only word she could say in English was noodle,
Correct.
and that's why they call her Noodle.
Yep. But she's kind of like the noodle,
Yeah.
meaning
Well, there was
brain
another
also.
member of the band, I do believe, that got introduced and then got phased out, and that's one of the people that was inside the windmill during Feel Good Inc. whenever it got bombed. Like, the whole thing for Feel Good Inc. is they were leading him into a trap.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh, it wasn't the head. Is it the head that
I
you're
think so.
Well, because that was in Demon Days. I mean, not Demon Days. I'm sorry.
Well,
Demon Days.
He wasn't a
what,
member of the
Feel Good-
band at the time of Feel Good Inc.
It was. Oh shoot.
Windmill, windmill, far behind me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Dare. It was the song Dare.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming up.
I don't know. Anyways, there was a lot of backstabbing in it. They actually
Yeah.
broke up for a little while.
Yeah.
Like, canonically broke up and then came back together. Noodle brought them back together, didn't she? Like, she went around re-getting all the members.
I kind of lost touch after Demon Days and like Plastic Beach,
I feel like a
when
lot of
all
people
that
did.
stuff. Well, no, when Plastic Beach was coming out, and then when they showed themselves, that was kind of where I got.
That was, like,
I got a
just
little
last
TikTok.
year, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't last year. It was 5 or 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, when Plastic Beach came out, and then they were on David Letterman, and they were singing Melancholy Hill.
Oh, I know they just came back recently.
Well, recently, yeah, that's like this more
And
new
they
stylized
have, like,
and like VR. And
The
like,
most amazing crossover ever. Not just a crossover, an official crossover with the Powerpuff Girls with Ace from the Gang Green Gang.
Yep.
I was laughing my ass off when I saw that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right, that's everything. We're packing up
No,
now.
we're not packing up. No, it's just I don't want to talk too much about the newer gorillas because I'm not very I'm more into like the early gorillas.
The early gorillas?
I was really far away. Sorry.
So, like, early man?
Early man.
Yeah, so, like, hunched over, still kind of picking at their own armpits and dicks with their ticks and whatnot.
It's literally what they were doing. Yep.
Yeah.
They're actually doing that. Murdoch is the only one that's consistently done that all the way through everything.
Good times.
But yeah, we didn't actually mention the fact that being an animated band that lended themselves to actually performing live that way.
Yeah, so they had, like, what was it, big screens with another, like, a stand-in band playing in front.
Yes.
And then-
well, actually, behind what they started out with was they were the giant screens with projections
Yeah.
on them, but then they transitioned to the hologram style where it was on the sheets of glass, or they were.
Where it
on
was
the,
really hard to tell if they were like a hologram or if they were just a projection. Like,
Yeah.
it would get super close to actual holograms.
Yeah, well, and then what was crazy is when they did that one, the Grammys, and then Madonna came out and like we're like,
Interacted?
no, yeah, was she walked around and I was like, what the hell? There's no way that she can walk behind a projection and not have like the light of the project.
Well, I mean, the same.
And
thing
then,
happened.
but then it was found out that she was part of the projection too. So that's how they did it.
That's great.
Well, because the thing is when she came out, because I remember watching it so many times, and I'm like, what? And then realized that she's wearing a completely different outfit. Like, it's way different than, because she has her battery pack on for her wireless headset. And I said, okay, that's what. So found out that it was just, she was part of the projection.
Gotcha.
No wonder. Yeah. Because it freaked me out at first. I'm
It's
like,
all fake.
yeah, it was all fake. But
It's all big pharma trying to get you to buy into their medications.
It was, what?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive though. I want to say Gorillaz is definitely my top 20 favorite bands.
You know what everyone else's is?
No.
The Vocaloids.
Oh, that's the next one?
Yeah.
That's the next direction that we're going into? Kind of transitioning that hologram type deal to...
So, especially one specific Vocaloid, Miku Hatsune. But the Vocaloids in general are a group of...
You say Miku Hatsune, but I say Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku?
Yeah.
It depends. Like, technically, it can be either way. Because the Japanese usually put last name first. But... as Americans, we would say first name, then last name.
Got it.
Yeah.
But what's the very interesting thing about Hatsune Miku?
She was actually like one of the more recent members of the Vocaloids. So like, there's a set of children twins, and then there's some other generic characters.
Like a dude and another chick.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. And they all perform live.
They're all
with
anime.
the live band.
Yeah, they're all anime inspired characters who have computerized programmed voices that sing for them.
Yeah, it's a Yamaha product.
Yeah, and are animated the same way using basically ragdoll physics. But like, they hit hard, especially when Miku...
Those concerts sell out.
Yeah, I actually got to go to one.
Lucky.
Back in, what was it? 2000. Oh, geez. When did I go to Anime Expo? I was still working at the hotel. I don't know. But I got to go to one. I got to see the hologram projection. It was pretty cool. That's all I really wanted to see, though, was the hologram projection.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it was kind of a waste of money. Because it's super generic J-pop. Like, that everyone is super obsessed
but the
with.
music's really good, though. It's
guess.
It's not really, like, generic. It's, like,
it's a tune that will get stuck in your head.
Yeah, this is true.
Then again, that's what pop is designed for.
Correct. But I love the fact that it's more, like, it's overly produced, though.
Yeah.
And especially performed live, like, all of that stuff is just out of this world, bonkers, crazy, like, just the timing and everything. And it's, like, it's almost like going to... It's not a rock concert, but it's not like a...
It's like going to a rock concert, but then simultaneously you're watching a CG animated movie play out in front of you.
Correct. Yeah.
Much like looking like a video game.
Yeah.
Which our next topic is actually
game. Don't cut that off yet. The super nerdy thing about the whole Vocaloid thing is that you don't remember that? That actually
they're open source?
They're open source in the sense that it's stuff that even the civilians or like some Joe Schmo in his
civilian? Yeah. Like me?
Yeah, you could create your own Vocaloid music and then have it added to the Vocaloid community, and then they could also perform that music as well.
Sugoi desu.
Yeah, isn't it? Wow. You just went full weeb.
Well, I have to whenever we're getting into video game music right now.
Oh,
and when I say video game music,
into...
I'm talking about some old-ass video game music.
Like what?
Like Legend of Zelda. And when I say Legend of Zelda, I mean original Legend of Zelda.
Yes.
So
full-on 8-bit, 16-bit Legend of Zelda.
It was 8-bit.
8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was NES,
16
not SNES.
was like, yeah, correct.
So the original Legend of Zelda, much like how movies would have a soundtrack they would, put all their action to, video games do something very similar. And when they were trying to get the theme song for the original Legend of Zelda, they were trying to get an opera song called Borello?
Borello.
No,
Bolero.
Bolero.
The Bolero.
Is that what I was looking at earlier?
Yeah. It's like the...
Yeah, but like it has that steady building to the da 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 da. So they originally like completely had played out the Borello for the introduction for
Bolero.
Borello. I'm sorry, it's a foreign word.
It's a...
Yeah, it is.
You're right.
Oh, it's like Italian or some shit.
You're right.
But anyways, they had that set up for the introduction, like for the scroll.
Correct.
So when they couldn't get the license for it or something like that, what they did, the sound producer of the game, in a single night, came up with the entire super classic Legend of Zelda theme song, which is beautiful.
It is beautiful, but being the sound and music nerd that I am, I know exactly what goes into how they had to make that type of music back then. So
Back in the day.
Yeah, well, yeah, haha. But the way that they made the music back then was with these things called trackers. So what you had to do is for each line of the music, you had to input numbers for the note, the duration, for all of that stuff.
I see.
And then for
What?
But not only those notes, but they were polyphonic too, right? They were polyphonic.
I don't know what that means.
Playing two notes at once. There are harmonies and all that stuff. So not only with one note, but multiple notes playing at one given point in time. So yeah. And then on top of that, the percussion, which was just little white noise and correct. Yeah. So that's mind blowing. Like I wonder how many man hours went into that. I mean, obviously a day, but
like overnight, he had to come up with it before production.
yeah,
Like before production wrapped up.
that's insane. Like, and I've definitely done stuff like that too, but the technology is so much more advanced now. You can get stuff done quicker.
It's crazy
Like-
thinking about the kind of like time they put into stuff like that back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if you know this, but they would actually use exploits in the gaming systems themselves to make visual anomalies or like different effects, and also the chipsets for the video games themselves to make like different sound effects and music sounds. Yeah.
I know some of that.
Yeah. Not only music nerd, but I'm also a sound design nerd.
People also exploited that same thing in the Mario Music Maker.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's right. I didn't create you didn't remind me to do that. And I also didn't remember to make the not theme.
Dude,
Mario Music Maker.
Mario Music Maker. I mean, you can still do it for this next month coming up, which I'm going to be doing all video game themed topics.
Correct. So, yeah, I will do that for sure. I'll remind myself to do it when I get home.
Or you could just listen to the podcast, which will then remind you.
Yes, it will remind me
Of who I really am. It's not like you to say sorry.
No, stop it. Nails on a chalkboard. Nails in my ears.
9-inch nails on a chalkboard.
Oh. Man, you can hang a lot of shirts on those.
Yeah, 3 doors down.
Wow. For not being a person that's into music, you sure do know a lot of bands.
It's almost like I had 2 older brothers growing up who would blast music all the time. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Richie.
Shout out for Feminine.
You assholes.
So, Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
The Bolero.
Yes.
Finishing it in the night. What were we leading into with that?
Nothing. I already led into it with Mario Maker.
Mario Maker, which is still amazing to this day.
Not Mario Maker. Mario Music Maker, I should say. Mario Maker is a completely different thing.
Correct.
But people actually use Mario Maker to do what they used to do in Mario Music Maker.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, that's
there
so
are
wild.
full-on tracks, like for songs and stuff, done in Mario Maker.
Where you're like bouncing off.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
It is trippy.
That is pretty trippy.
It's cool. People have way too much time on their hands.
Or they're just determined.
Or both.
Or they like challenge you.
I would say both.
Yeah,
they have way too much time on their hands and they're super determined about really stupid shit.
Correct.
But you guys are like the driving force of part of the nerd nation.
Correct.
Keep it up, guys.
Keep it up.
We have no lives.
I will keep it up.
Can't stop, won't stop.
But yeah, where do we go after this?
To Infinity and Beyond?
Yes.
I mean, I kind of didn't finish my notes because I had things come up, like cleaning and being a responsible adult.
What is that even?
It's a thing.
I can tell you what,
Let's
it's not
see.
odd.
Oh, we were going to talk about Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Oh, and rhythm games.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Okay. Now, check this out. So, yeah, transitioning from, we're still in the realm of video game music.
But into a different
Rhythm-
kind of video game music.
Correct. So I want to say that DDR was my first exposure into video game music. And to like be frank and honest and be Francois. But I honestly, like, there was a lot of the music that I just wasn't into because it was like it was all yippy and yachty and just very like very like synthy.
I, my little butterfly.
Oh, I love the song now,
flying
though.
through the sky,
Yeah.
my little samurai.
No, I love that
That's
music
the song
now.
I always
it
dance
took me.
to.
It took me maybe because I graduated in 2006, so it took me maybe 5 or 6 years to finally be reintroduced to electronic music
Yeah.
and start going back through it and finding out that there's all this amazing music. But
The little
then,
synths and the beats and the trebles.
But check this out. At that point in time, I want to say, because the Guitar Hero, that was one of the first like commercialized like.
Well, yeah,
like
Dance
rhythm
Dance
games.
was first.
Correct.
Then
but,
it went into Guitar Hero.
correct.
And then a couple of years later, there was Rock Band.
Yeah. So like Guitar Hero, like
I think there was
like.
Guitar Hero 2 had already come out, and then Rock Band was like, hey, you want an
and then
alternative?
Guitar Hero 3, but like then there were like the DJ ones, like with like DJ Hero and all
Oh
that
my
stuff.
gosh.
But no,
Parappa the Rappa.
Beat Mania. But dude, check this out. This is what I'm getting at is like there were other rhythm based games that were even before or at the same time when like the DSi and like the DS and all that were coming out.
Did you know there was a Guitar Hero for the DS?
Oh, lame. No.
It had this awkward ass clicker that you have to hold it sideways.
Oh, yeah. But there's another game that I was introduced to that I was mad that I not mad. It was just that I was irritated that I didn't know that the games existed that are complete, like, way better than Guitar Hero, but they're the Rhythm Heaven games.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where it teaches you cues, and it's along the same lines as Parappa the Rapper, where you have different buttons and like cues that you have to remember to like.
Yeah,
you hear the cue, and then
Parappa was a dog.
Correct. Yeah, but I'm just saying like those type of games where they were really like heavy into like they were they were meshing kind of like. Being
Genres.
a memory game, but like reactionary at the same time, and that was just it was like
That's actually the reason I got into Dance Dance was attempting to move my feet at a pace in which my eyes and head could match.
Yeah,
my feet are slow.
Yeah, but
And
no,
I'm
that's a more straightforward.
Oh god, people are gonna see what I look like.
Who cares? Whatever. You're fine. But yeah, Rhythm Heaven was like the game changer for me. So then I started like delving into other games like Us and where you have to like swipe across the screen, and then other games
What
like
about Elite Beat Agents?
Yep. And then Beat Mania again, like that just like completely like blew my mind. And what was it? Taiko Tacho. It's a Taiko game.
What about Patapon?
Patapon.
Patapon. It was a PSP game.
That sounds something that's very.
It was a rhythm game. It was side-scrolly, and like you controlled these tiny little things called Patapons that like could only say patapon, but like they would say it in tune with the rhythm that you would have to. No, it wasn't even music.
Oh, it was just.
But like you'd have to kill enemies. You'd have to get certain things.
That's so cool. And
you'd build a little army.
Yeah, but yeah, Rhythm Heaven though, for sure, hands down, like probably the best one because the music is what made the games because the songs were so catchy, and like you can actually like play them back and like enjoy them even without the cues and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna leave it at that as far as rhythm games. And like they need to do one for Switch. Which no wait, were they? No, they have the Taiko game though on Switch.
Yeah,
that game is.
I think they even have Elite Beat Agents on, well, not on Switch, but on like the DS.
Yeah,
I know there's actually a decent amount of rhythm games on the Switch.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
but switching topics,
switching gears
to artists who had an influence on nerd culture. You know,
who's the first one way back?
Way back, I'd say Dr. Demento.
Dr. Demento for sure.
Because he kind of like brought them together. Like he kind of started the whole like being weird is cool kind of thing.
Yep. Cheech and Chong.
And my favorite artist, Weird Al Yankovic, who is a parody master.
Correct.
Who would, like, whenever he first started his career, was sending really shitty cassettes into Dr. Demento, like, recorded in his bathroom with background sound still going on, and he would still play that shit on the radio.
Correct. You know who else, though?
Who?
Which I didn't know he was doing it before he became, like, kind of came out as a comedian and then had his own talk show. But the Tom Green show, Tom Green was also kind of doing the same thing, like making music and rapping.
Did not know
about funny, stupid stuff, and then had his show, and then that's kind of where it took off. I just know him
as that idiot.
But he's like, also weird, and he's a nerd too.
Yeah,
like, huge nerd.
He was in the Charlie's Angels movie.
Yeah, he was
as the really awkward guy.
Yep. Like
all nerds.
Yep.
But yeah, like Weird Al, I swear, he is probably the biggest standout.
Oh, huge. Like huge.
And he is a huge proponent of nerd culture, especially Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Like he had like 2 or 3 Star Wars songs on the back burner before he ever got the rights from George Lucas to make them, like Yoda and Star Wars Cantina, which are Lola and what is that other one? At the Star Wars Cantina. What's that song?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You have failed me.
Hey, the thing is I'm not very big on. I mean, like, well, not saying like I don't like Weird Al.
Older. Like, it's another. It's a parody of another song.
It's
Coca Cabana.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Coca
Cabana. No.
Hey. You're the one that was meant to know this shit.
Yeah, well, hey, I don't know everything.
I was meant to take a back burner during this episode. Hey, shut up. We've been talking for 3 hours.
It just needs to be an even exchange, all right? Like, I don't know everything in the music community or music industry or music culture.
You're meant to be the music. I was meant to be the
But take it out. Like, that's what I was saying, that's my main thing is, like, discovering even more about the music industry and culture.
Apparently, I've already blown your mind a couple of times during this episode.
And it's not the only thing you've blown. Ho ho!
Hey, I told you not to talk about the blow up doll.
I know. Hey, she told me.
Fucking whore needs to shut her mouth.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
But other than Weird Al, who has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, has had movies, has had TV shows, voice acts in show. He was Darkseid. Yeah, he's played Darkseid.
I didn't know that.
He was in My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he voiced a character called Cheese Sandwich.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
And he got into a music off with Pinkie Pie.
Really?
And
that's great.
He literally ends up spoofing one of her songs in the song he does.
That's excellent.
It was hilarious.
That is hilarious. Wait, oh my god, that's that's a spoof within a spoof. Yes. Wow. That's really cool.
Oh, it's hilarious, man. Yeah. He's such a talented and he's super smart too.
He is.
He graduated college, I think, at 17. and from like an Ivy League school. And you know what he wanted to do?
Make toasters.
He wanted to be a janitor. They wouldn't let him. So he's like, fuck you guys, I'm going into polka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with his accordion.
Yeah. Became a pop culture icon.
What was his first big parody?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. He did all.
Why am I giving you asking you the question?
Because
you know
I'm
what?
obsessed with Weird Al.
I want to say that the first one that I heard was
Fat.
Yeah.
He did a lot of Michael Jackson parodies.
He did. Well, I mean, they were big at the time. That was kind of when he got big. Fat.
Well, he also did I think he did one called Big. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, well, he did Amish Paradise, right?
Living in an Amish paradise. Yeah. All the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a rabbi. Yeah, I know.
The Offspring.
Oh, he did Smells Like Teen Spirit. Oh, no. Yeah. No, he didn't do Smells Like Teen. He did.
That was Nirvana.
Oh, Smells Like Nirvana. That's what it was called. And he mimics them and like, no one knows what we're saying because we're talking real low and we're mumbling. Yeah. He was doing Smells Like Teen Spirit, but he was making fun of Nirvana with it.
Well, that's a song. Yeah.
We're mumbling and we're screaming and they don't know what we're saying.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
But that is, yeah.
Weird Al's cool.
Yeah, he's really cool.
And
then the more recent songs, what were the ones that
Aluminum Foil.
Oh, Aluminum Foil.
Tacky,
that's what it was. Tacky.
We're tacky.
Dude, I lost
Jack Black and
I lost it when that came out. I was like, okay, he's smart. He's a smart guy.
He's a friggin' genius, dude.
Yeah.
And like, it's gotten to a point where artists are like honored to be parodied by him. Like, oh, dude, his parody of Born This Way.
Oh, yeah. What was it again?
I think it was Perform This Way.
Perform This Way?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, he's wearing a meat suit, like literally a meat suit.
Like real meat.
Yeah. Man, he's a weirdo, obviously.
Yeah.
Weird Al.
I was gonna say.
Which is actually a nickname he was called in college because he was so weird. Like, it was an insult. But he took it as a badge of pride.
Yeah, good. Just like all nerds should.
Right?
Yeah.
Nerd is no longer a demeaning term, guys.
I know,
Nerds,
like, now all the people that were making fun of nerds are like,
the geek inherits the
cool
earth.
to be a nerd. Yeah.
Yeah, until you actually have to do nerd shit. Like, play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, and they're like, what? How do they do that?
Fuck that shit. I just want to watch cartoons. Then just go be a geek.
Yeah. Wait, what's the difference between a nerd and a geek?
Okay, so there is a difference, but a lot of
Geeks
people
on
use...
topic.
That's what this show should be, but that doesn't roll off the tongue the same.
No.
And also, got instead of not, I wouldn't be able to do my pun. But I could say...
You've been got.
Yeah. But instead I could do not.
Yeah, this is that.
I almost teased with goat.
Wait, what would it be?
It would have been spelled like
geeks
of all trade.
Oh, sorry, I'm yawning.
Yeah, geeks of all trade. GOAT.
Geeks of all trade. Nah. Nerds on topic.
Yeah, nerds on topic is a lot easier. Rolls off the tongue easier.
Yeah, we talk about topics.
Yeah.
We're not like hot topic.
Oh my god.
Hot topics.
Hot topic, which has become like that little medium space of music and geek culture.
But it's music, geek, and more nerd.
Yeah.
And geek.
Oh yeah. Because especially with all the Sanrio stuff it's got in there.
Yeah, I want to say the store's
Miyazaki
only
stuff.
Dude, it's only 1/5 music stuff now.
Mostly just band shirts and CDs.
No, barely any band shirts.
I mean, there's an entire wall of band shirts.
If you go in there, and I've only noticed, I mean, the male side, like, I'm obviously not shopping for girl clothes for myself.
I still look at the women's stuff.
But yeah. Like, I'll look at the, like, let's say Harry Potter and, like, the other, whatever, just the look.
Dude, they sell Doctor Who panties.
Yes, but I'm saying it's all in the back, like, all the back shirts. Like,
yeah.
And it's probably only 5
like,
rows of the shirts.
literally pushed up against the wall.
Yes. And all the rest
And
is
then
Rick
some
and Morty,
CDs.
Harry Potter, One Punch, and like freaking like all
Hayao Miyazaki
Yep.
and
Yep.
fucking
Yep.
Weeaboo Central. That's actually where I got these cards. The Weiss Schwarz. They're an anime trading card game.
Probably worth something now.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they are.
No, they're not.
How do you know?
Because I Google this stuff on a regular basis.
Oh wow, the print on this card is not good.
Oh yeah, they're literally just screenshots from the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bushy Road. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff out there, dude. We did Weird Al, we did artists. We didn't talk about John Williams.
Oh.
Who did, like, the score for every nerdy movie out there.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Indiana Jones, Star Wars.
Of course, the
Star
overarching.
Trek. Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. He was a genius. Like, a lot of nerds are geniuses, though, of course. It's almost
Just
like
saying.
they go hand in hand in something, or something like that.
Or, yeah.
Or not. Yeah. Any hoozles.
Any hoozles.
Dude, I've been saying that this
Howard Henry.
Any Howard the Duck.
I was trying to say Howard Horton, who, like...
Horton here's a who.
Hoozles. Horton here's a hoozles.
Anyway, we're going from John Williams. We did artists that have influenced geek culture, and now I'd say it's meme time.
Oh my goodness
Meme it up?
gracious! Oh man.
What would you say is like one of the first like ongoing jokes with songs? Hey, what's that song again?
Oh man, are we really gonna reference that one right now?
Why not?
I don't know. Darude Sandstorm.
Yeah. And we just lost our spot on Spotify. He did that way too well.
Yep. It sounds.
We just been flagged for copyright, guys. I'm
Yep.
sorry. This is the last episode of Nerds on Topic. Not.
Yeah, that song has been. It was
Played
a
to
meme
death?
even before it was a meme. Yes, and it's been played
Yeah.
to death. Yep.
Oh man. So, do you know what started Rick rolling?
What did
Duck rolling.
duck rolling?
Duck rolling.
Wait, what is duck rolling?
Okay, so it would be a link to anything, but whenever you click the link, it would send you to a video of a duck rolling over.
A duck rolling over.
Mm-hmm. So it was called duck rolling because it was a duck rolling. So they changed it, and whenever someone would click a link, we had to send them to Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Correct.
And so, using that same format of the meme of duck rolling, they renamed it Rick Rolling to honor the original roll. Which, if you don't know,
It's mainly to build up hype and then get people all excited, and they're like, "Oh my god,
just
the new
met
such and
with
such."
a very standard 1980s pop song. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Oh, yep, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually rickrolled my entire senior body class during
awesome.
karaoke day.
That is awesome.
Right.
That's great.
Fucking hilarious.
That's excellent. Well, any other meme music?
Oh,
I definitely know some.
Like Crazy Frog?
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, like that was more of just like a
Ow.
a thing that people wanted. Like they were they were wanting to annoy people.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was really it was in a way. I mean,
Or Gummy Bear.
oh my god.
I'm a gummy bear.
Yeah, no. Or you know what else? Yes.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Dude, that song.
In a Barbie world.
It wasn't a. You know what? Like I feel.
that was a serious song.
Oh, it's a serious
until
song.
the,
it's
like,
so serious. If you
until I
listen
was
to
in
the
my-
intro,
Yeah.
they're being so serious. Yeah.
I actually have most of that song memorized.
Oh man, no, you don't.
Do
You know what
who
other
sings
song?
it?
You know what other song? No, wait, who?
It's a band named Aqua,
Yes, Aqua.
which sings another song that I liked when I was in high school.
Hmm.
Can you guess what it's called?
No.
Cartoon Heroes.
Oh,
We are the
yes.
cartoon heroes. Whoa.
Well, there's like 50,000 versions of that song though, like remixes and
I know.
different like.
Whenever I was the president of an anime club back in I was president of 2 different anime clubs in high school. I am a huge fucking nerd. If you hadn't noticed,
That's all right. Yeah, it's quite all right.
And in one of them, we attempted to record and lip sync to Cartoon Heroes.
No,
It was great. So we memorized it. We had dance moves choreographed to it.
oh my god, to go.
We
to that,
didn't
like,
finish it, but
Oh man,
yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
I want to say that. I'm trying to go back.
And during this time, I looked like a young comic book guy from The Simpsons.
You did.
I was like 330 some odd pounds.
Oh my god,
long.
You've really lost a lot of weight. Jesus. Whoa.
And I had hair down to like the middle of my back, tied
Really?
back in a ponytail.
Really?
Yes.
No way. You're
I
like
have
no.
pictures.
You're full on the
The
guy.
comic book guy from The Simpsons.
Oh my god. Wow.
I
That's
have
hilarious.
pictures. I will show you later.
Okay. Not on not
Huh?
on topic.
No.
Oh. That'd be great. Like flash
No,
it up on
I am
screen
not
right
gonna
here.
fucking show those.
Right here in the middle.
Not gonna show those.
Come on.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Man, that'd be great. That'd be great. Like the viewers or listeners, well, listeners definitely
Ear
could not
viewers.
see it. Yeah.
I stole that from another podcast.
But no, there was another song that around that time, I want to say it was before Rick Rolling though,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that, you almost sang it right there.
Yeah. Huh.
It almost sounds like it, but it wasn't a meme. It just blew up, and it was a one of the first viral videos with the guy sitting in front of his computer.
My he, my who, my ha, my ha ha.
Yep, that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually a good song.
On Newgrounds.
Yep,
Oh god,
Yep.
I miss Newgrounds.
yep,
That shit was intense.
yep. And speaking of Newgrounds, this is completely like
Off
not
topic.
It's technically not because it's not Newgrounds and a few other websites all stemmed off and used something that I actually made when I was younger with the help of my
Porn?
father. No. Oh, right when you said that, I was like, the help of my father, and I'm like, no. Actually, it was. I'm a big Matrix fan, and there were all these soundboards coming out or being released, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Bush, and I'm like, you know what would be really cool? Like, there's no Neo soundboard, so what did we do? We put together a Neo soundboard from the Matrix, and
It
it's
seems
still
pretty new.
Oh, it's still on the internet. It's still up there. And it says in the bottom right, made by Frankie Pete. Yep. Which is also one of my nicknames because I'm
Aw.
Francois Pierre. So Frankie Pete. Yep. You can Google Matrix Neo Soundboard and it comes up with nothing to do, or what was it called? The main hit on the website is like this UK site. And
Jeez.
the guy messaged and emailed my dad and like, hey, can we use this blah 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 on our website? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then they like cross-referenced and all that. I don't know. It'd be so funny if like my dad was still getting paid from that guy to keep it on his website.
That would be hilarious.
It would be
just like a $5 a month kind of.
That'd be kind of cool.
It'd be fucking hilarious.
It would be hilarious, and I'm like, I should have gotten a portion of that. Because I
misheard you right now. I thought you said I should have gotten an abortion from that.
Whoa. I did not say whoa.
I didn't say that.
You sounded like you were about to do a impersonation there of, a certain man who likes to stab people in the face with soldering irons.
Stranded. Wow.
Look at this guy here.
I tell ya.
Okay, this is getting really bad. These are the worst impersonations of
And I'm the one that's been drinking.
Well, I don't need to drink to do voiceovers.
I know, but I'm the one being... Never mind.
You're being over the top.
No, I'm not.
You're being over the knot.
A top knot?
Yeah. Whatever. But yeah.
Man, this has been running long. It's funny.
Been.
Like, I there's nothing here.
Nothing but
the truth.
And nothing but not the truth.
But, so whenever I write notes for this kind of stuff, I only write enough notes for me to be able to cover, 30 or 40 minutes. Adding on a second person, I realized would add on a little bit of time. I never realized it would add almost an hour onto the runtime for these things.
Yep.
Which is great, honestly.
It is great. It really is. So watch this turn into something where you're the next person that you have on the podcast.
Well, I plan on trying to get a couple of different people on. I plan on having, what's his face, Curtis on, or gonna try to get Curtis on.
Absolutely, that would be amazing.
Fun.
Oh, no, it will be fun.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah, man. that's you guys are not you're gonna have to breathe in a whole bunch of oxygen before, because you guys are gonna be laughing way too much.
CT3, it's up to you. All right, so are we covering anything else right now?
I don't know, man. I think we finished up the memes, the meme music. Are there any current meme songs? There's so. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I was saying earlier about the year 2018 being the year of the memes, the battle of the memes. There.
I don't know. The newest meme right now is fucking Nike.
But there's no music that goes along with it.
I know.
But what's the memest meme music thing that's been?
Oh, you know what another new music meme was? Space Jam.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. And the John Cena intro.
Oh, but that's not really music. It's the bass boosting.
Yeah. But then also, people just straight up link to, Space Jam, welcome to the Space Jam.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to hit up LeBron James for that.
Or Shaq.
Yes,
you get
Shaq.
way too excited when I say
I love
Shaq.
Shaq.
That's hilarious.
I do love Shaq because
Okay, Shaq, this is up to you. We need a sponsorship straight from Shaquille O'Neal himself.
Dude, Shaquille O'Neal does a podcast too.
Really?
He would jump on this podcast.
Does he just record in one of his own shoes?
Dude, well, no. How would he be able to fit inside of his one of his shoes? It's just one of his feet. Hello.
Does he have someone else get in one of his shoes?
Yes. He takes one off and then they stand in the shoe. They sit in it.
They sit in it, kind of like a bumper car.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. And they just bump around and stuff. But, yeah.
It's like the Mario power-up where you get in the boot.
See, you know already.
Yeah.
That's Super Mario was inspired by Shaquille O'Neal.
Just his shoe, though.
Correct.
Just his shoe.
Correct.
All right, so I'm going to end it up here, and we're going to start plugging our social medias. You can find me, your lovely host, Kevin, on all social medias at Not Coffee. That's coffee with a K. You can follow the podcast on all social medias at Nerds on Topic. I can talk, I swear. You can follow this lovely man.
Oh yeah, me. I was drawing NOT in the air to plug you. But yes, you can find me at Swa Music on all socials. The only one that is a little off is Facebook. It's Swa Music Official, where this video will also be and live, and as well on YouTube. That's just straight up Swa music.
Just straight up Swa music?
Straight up Swa music. Yep.
Okay.
And then, yeah. That's about it. Oh, SoundCloud, Spotify.
Because every music producer nowadays has a Spotify, has a SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Yes.
SoundCloud.
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter. Twitter is with the underscore at the end because that emo punk band, whatever they are, that broke up in 2009. But, yep.
You know a lot about this emo punk band. It's almost like you could start a podcast about them.
I should. I'm going to get those links.
By the way, aren't you doing a podcast?
I am. It's called the Swacast, SWA cast. And it's me bringing on not only musicians, but nerds alike, other different creatives alike. And this is actually the first, well, actually, no, it's the second. It's the second because I had a last minute person that said, hey, man, I want to jump on it too. And they were available yesterday, so you'll be able to check that out when I have those out. I think when I get 3 to 5 episodes, and I feel comfortable about putting them all up.
Right.
That will go up.
And then I also have to shout out another podcast who gives me a shout out. It is called...
Oh, it's not them.
No, it's not them.
Not yet.
Oh, shoot. I feel bad. We were talking about this the other day. It's not Art and Jacob Do America. They're giving me a shout out, but another awesome podcast who I started talking to, the To Be Continued podcast. That's 2B, like the number 2 and the letter B, continued, who are a couple of nice little homeboys from Florida who I started listening to not too long ago. They're super cool, super chill. They're nice enough to give me some shout outs and some hits and tips to make my production of this podcast better so you guys can enjoy it. So love you guys. Thank you so much for your help. Yeah, and then Art and Jacob Do America, thank you guys for your shout out too. This is out to you guys. I'm gonna linking to all these guys in the show notes. So keep close eye to that. And if you want to send the podcast any suggestions for topics or just, talk to us, whatever, message me on Gmail at nerdsontopic@gmail.com. And remember, guys, this has been Nerds on Topic, and we're not
the podcast you're looking for.
Bye-bye.